Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who may be new to me, my name is Kristen Melton, and in this video I am going to be reviewing stuff. More specifically, the REN Clean Skincare Evercalm Ultra Comforting Rescue Mask. This is an ultra calming, soothing, and comforting cream face mask proven to significantly reduce skin redness after just 30 minutes. This review is long overdue. I've been using this for 3 or 4 years now. This is not my first bottle. In fact, I believe I came across this through BoxyCharm add-on sales, and I've been buying it ever since. Now, when I've purchased them on the BoxyCharm add-on sales, it has come in a tube, and once when I ended up purchasing this at Sephora, it came in a jar. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with products being in a jar whatsoever, but my experience was that it felt like I went through the jar really quickly. I feel like it evaporated because the texture was different than when it's in the pump. I don't know how that makes sense. I don't know if the jar that I purchased had a bad seal. Maybe I wasn't closing it tight enough. I don't know, but it felt like the product basically evaporated or disappeared. It didn't last as long as this pump. So when it's time to replenish, I will definitely be repurchasing this directly from REN Clean Skincare so that I can get it in the pump. As I said, I've been purchasing this for 3 or 4 years now, and initially I was buying it because I thought I had hyperpigmentation. I'd get really red right here, sometimes around my mouth, my chin, and especially my cheeks, a couple spots on my forehead, but that was kind of rare. But what was really bothering me the most was the blotchiness that was here around my nose, my lips, and my cheeks. So as it turns out, I actually have something called vascular rosacea, which means these fine little tiny little veins are visible, which made it look like my skin was red and blotchy, but in fact were these, little veins. There's many different kinds of rosacea. As I said, mine's vascular, which are those little veins. And with that being said, whether it's red blotchiness that I thought was hyperpigmentation or this vascular rosacea, this mask really did help tamper that redness and blotchiness down. With my rosacea, I do find that it is exacerbated by certain things like heat, cold, and stress. And especially with winter dryness, the air is just awful and dry, and it really just does a number on my skin. And this mask does such a wonderful job of not necessarily treating it, but helping my skin boost its moisture, retain that moisture, and really soothe my skin. This is 50 milliliters or 1.7 fluid ounces, and it's a whopping $70 or so. Yeah, it's a bit pricey. When I purchased it on the BoxyCharm add-on sale, it was significantly lower, which made it amazing to be able to purchase it and try it and absolutely fall in love with it. But paying $70 for this at Sephora, hurt. I believe when I did buy this, it was on sale. I can't remember if it was a holiday sale event or the spring savings. I can't remember. Or maybe they had a deal on Ren. I just remember I got it on sale. And it's just beautiful. And even though it's, a bit of a hefty price tag, it's worth absolutely every penny. This face mask goes on so smooth. It doesn't dry down, it doesn't flake, it doesn't crack. In fact, when I put it on, sometimes there's been a couple times where I forgot that I even had it on until, Kira reminds me that I should remove it. But it just is so nice feeling on the skin. It's calming. It's just a pleasure to have on my face. It really is comforting, and I love using this in 2 ways. One way is a quick mask, and in the second way is an overnight mask. So I don't know if this is necessarily recommended or whether or not you should actually do this. So, but this is my preference and what works for me. I haven't had an issue doing this, but I often keep this in the fridge and I take it out 30 minutes or so before I plan on using it, just so that it pumps out better. But when I had this in the jar, I had it in the fridge, so when I pulled it out, I would just take it directly from the jar onto my face. Having this cold is a game changer in my opinion. It feels so soothing and really is comforting, and I love using this 2 to 3 times a week. Sometimes I go months without using it as often, like in the summer, but in the winter this is a definite staple for me. You can use this mask day or night, and especially on days where I'm planning a full day of filming like today, it's a really great precursor before my skincare routine and really does a great job of prepping my skin for that heavier than usual makeup. When I apply this mask during the day, I usually only use 1 pump, but if I'm feeling wild and reckless, sometimes I'll use 2. It can be left on for 10 to 15 minutes, but I do find for my skin, now please remember my skin is different than yours, I find that with my skin, the longer I leave it on, the better it benefits my skin. Now, if you have really sensitive skin, make sure that you talk to your dermatologist or skincare specialist before using. Once I feel that the mask has been on my face long enough, you can rinse this mask off, but my favorite way is just to use that really soft damp cloth. Afterward, I follow up with my usual skincare routine, including toner, essence, and serums. And one thing that I do want to note about this is that I haven't had any reactions or pilling with this mask and any serums that I've used afterward, especially with hyaluronic acid or niacinamide, which are serums that I usually have some sort of pilling or reaction afterwards. And with this mask, I haven't had any of that. And to use as an overnight mask, I double cleanse my face as usual, and then I apply a really thin layer, and I usually do like half a pump for that, all over my face and residual down my neck. And when I wake up in the morning, my face feels really super soft. It feels refreshed, and the redness is definitely toned down. It's just such an amazing miracle mask for me. And for a rating, I am giving this mask 5 knives out of 5. As I'm sure you can gather, this is my go-to mask for when my skin is feeling super dry, irritated, red, blotchy, or just feeling overall stressed. In a nutshell, I will continue purchasing this mask for as long as Ren Clean Skincare will continue to manufacture it. If you have sensitive skin or rosacea like me, what face masks do you recommend? I would love your recommendations, so please comment below. Well, that's it. That's everything that I have for you for this review of the Ren Clean Skincare Evercalm Ultra Comforting Rescue Mask. Thank you so much for joining me in this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. But in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep on filming. Bye for now. One for as long as clean, oh my god. Wow. 2. Now if you have, oh my god, 3. But in the meantime, stay safe. Stay safe. Oh my god. 41. Overdue. I've been using this for, yep. Love it when hair gets in my mouth. 83. Oh yeah. I think that's it.